Man a star, man a star, man a super. You can't ask grandma about me. Man a star from day one. Man a star, man a star, man a super.
What's up, Slim Jim gang? It's your girl Slim, back with another video. So I got some wings on, boneless barbecue chicken, and some funnel cake fries. I want it for free because they're doing this like contest thing online or on Instagram, and I participated and I won. Up to $30 worth of free food. No, this wasn't $30, but I don't gotta spend the whole 30 in one sitting. So I'm gonna talk about my college experience. And I'm watching Medea, by the way. If y'all could hear it, I don't know if y'all can hear it, but so basically, I'm gonna start with the fact that my freshman year, I wish I would have known a lot of stuff freshman year than I did now. Well, I graduated. Backtrack, graduated in I think May, March or May, one of them months. In 2017. Associates in Science for Criminal Justice. My professors, my first year was trash. They funnel cake fries is good. It's sweet, but it's really good. So I didn't know there was a website called ratemyprofessor.com, and that website saved me for the rest of my college career. Like, let me tell you, I had this English teacher for English 2, and he would sit there for like 45 minutes of the class. And class used to be an hour and 15 minutes. He would say how we ain't shit, we ain't never gonna be shit, this not high school, all this other stuff for 45 minutes. Then he'll give you a quiz on a story that you read that's like 30 pages front and back. Fine writing. Do the math. He'll ask you a dumbass question on quiz like, oh, in the book that you read, they stopped to get lunch. What was the name of the restaurant? Oh, there was a bow on the tree. What color was the bow? What relevance does this have? I knew it was clipped from in the whole class. Failed the midterm. Everybody got an F. Even the one kid that had a B+, failed the class, failed the midterm. Everybody dropped out. By the time I was ready to drop out, I dropped out. Sorry about that, y'all. I came in here trying to be ready. You know, when they see food as your food, it becomes their food. So anyway, I dropped the class when there was 4 people in the class, and he had this thing where if you was late, even by a minute, he won't let you into class. He'll send you home and mark you absent, like, real asshole. And from then, I knew I had to go on ratemyprofessor.com because I was taking classes and dropping them, taking classes and dropping them. Same thing with my math class. I was taking this dumbass class called Logics because you needed, at the time, you needed 2 math classes to get the law degree. Then the year after that, they changed it to 1 math class, and I ended up taking statistics, and I passed that class because I had an awesome teacher. But then Logics now, let me tell you, Logics was the dumbest class I ever took. Talking about P plus Q equal R. Like, what are you talking about, bro? So, already the class was dumb. And the teacher was even worse. Like, you can't ask questions, you know, she doesn't explain certain problems, like she'll just sit there and run through it and then expect you to know. Like, you had to teach yourself. And that class was really hard, and that was another class that a lot of people dropped, and I was also probably like the 6th person in the class that dropped it because it was a waste of time. I wasn't learning nothing. I wasn't understanding that she wasn't a good teacher, so I dropped the class. She was bugging. It's like professors like that is what you want to stay away from. So that was my thing. Then the pros about community college was the library was always open to you. There was always places for you to hang out. And at my college, the library and shit in the wintertime was the hangout spot because the 3rd floor you could be on your phone and group study and you could make as much noise as you want. The 2nd and the 1st floor is really where you like study. Like you put in that 9-hour hard work and dedication trying to pass a test study. And I like that it was open to the public until like 9 o'clock because, you know, people who work in the day and gotta come to school in the afternoon, they still have access to the library. Plus, it saves you bread on books because when you go in there, you take a book, you make copies and shit. You're good. So that is a pro of college. Save money on books if you don't get a book voucher or financial aid. You go to the library, 10 cents a page. You be alright. You got your study material right there. You can either take it home with you, or you can sit there and study and use their resources. That was a pro. When I didn't have transportation, I used to take public transportation, and that was annoying. But I learned a trick to it. The trick to it was I used to get to the first bus stop that the bus ever entered the school in because it cut the rush hour line. Because everybody used to just hoard at just one bus stop, like. And you know, it's either you're in the front of the line, you fighting to get to the front of the line, or you're not gonna have a seat. I needed to wash that down. It's like the first thing I'm eating all day, like. And it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Ridiculous. But anyway, so in the wintertime, that was the hangout spot. In the summertime and any other time, we had the CCB that had all the food. Even though they changed our cafeteria, I used to love our old cafeteria. It used to be Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. What else did they have? They had the deli. They had this salad place. You used to make your own salad. It used to be so good. But you took out the Pizza Hut and the Taco Bell. Like, I used to G niggas in that school. I used to just like go to Taco Bell, get a drink it halfway. Already paid for my breadsticks. So this is when I was on a budget, and the budget I was on, I didn't want to spend that much bread because Nassau was expensive. So it was ready bread for the breadsticks. It was more money than the regular Taco Bell. Then, well, Pizza Hut. Then the Taco Bell drink is a little bit more bread too. So since my breadsticks was already paid for, they automatically assumed that my drink was already paid for. And so I used to be fed and well hydrated. About Nassau, because Nassau is a very big campus as well. It was a military base, so got a lot of walking, got a lot of space. It wasn't with all that paying money and spending money at Nassau. I already gave y'all bread to go to class. Like, not doing it. So when they changed the cafeteria, I was so upset because it's like, I mean, it's nicer. Well, it was nicer when I was there, but it was just like, the food was way better. I mean, at least they kept the salad bar. Amen to that, because salad bar was good. These funnel cake fries are good as hell. Like, y'all go to Wing Zone, get the funnel cake fries. How's these shits are busted like. Another good way to survive college is to carpool and make a friend in class. Like, say if you miss a day and you miss them notes, that friend got them notes. They gotta think smart. Like, I used to be antisocial a lot, and then most of my classes, I would have a friend that I knew or made a friend. Certain classes I knew I wasn't gonna miss, so it was like, I'm not about to make a friend, and I don't have to talk to people. A lot of people look like I wouldn't even get along with them, so I wouldn't even say nothing. And that is how you survive. You get the notes, you get rides, you know, to school and back, if you have a friend that has a car, and I got class around the same time. Save you money. Because when I didn't have a car, I was carpooling when I had to and taking the bus when I had to, okay? I used to have breaks in between classes that didn't make any type of sense. I used to go home and come back. I ain't had time to stay on campus for that long. I used to get food, study for a little bit, still have mad time before my class starts. So you just leave. Like, I didn't have time. Plus, it was local. Another thing is scheduling your classes. Like, thank God for my advisor. At the time, she would schedule some good ass classes for me. And I didn't have all the gaps that I had when I first started. I had awesome professors. I was actually learning and retaining stuff. Like, scheduling is key. I didn't have no breaks, so I used to be there and out Monday and Wednesday by 12 o'clock. Tuesday and Thursday by 1 o'clock. In and out, in and out, in and out. Like, that's how you gotta do it, because too much breaks equals too much time to do nothing, forget a lot of stuff. Doesn't make any sense. I mean, I miss the gaps though because of the fact that I used to get like papers done, because let's be honest, who really want to sit there and write papers? Like, not me. But without the gaps, I felt like I did way better. I was out of school earlier so I could just do my homework at my own house, relax, take a nap before work. Like, that was good. And that was my schedule, and that's what works for me. I don't know what's gonna work for y'all, but these are just some of my ways on how I got out of Nassau alive with a good average. And you know, it might not work for everybody. I dropped the damn chicken in the sauce, and the sauce was still in. Yo, but this is the this the part of Diary of the Mad Black Woman where she throw the is it, or is it Family Reunion? One of those things where she throw the grip ball, start playing grip ball. Jokes. Be his ass girl. I know y'all remember this movie when he was abusing her and she finally had enough and started whooping his ass back. Don't ever let nobody put their hands on you though. That's not solving any problems, but don't take no abuse neither. But that was just my little story time and how I got through Nassau. As some of y'all might know, I'm currently in school again. I'm at a trade school for medical assistant, and that is going very awesome. Very, very awesome. I'm taking blood, EKG, all the works. Like, it's so fun. And do whatever you have a passion for. Like, yeah, I went to Nassau, got my associates in law for science, but there's so much more than just being a forensic scientist in my eyes. Like, I can do forensic nursing. A lot of you may not know that there is a such thing of forensic nursing, but that's my goal. I'm gonna get into some field, you know, and law school is very expensive, so getting into the medical field would be a great way to help me pay for law school if I decide to go back to law school, or if I decide to go and pursue nursing or anything along those lines. Like, that is a great trade because, you know, you can work your way up through the departments and stuff. But this is basically my story time. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Ask for more topics, and I will talk about them. These commercials is dumb. And that will be it, Slim Jims. Catch me with another video. Peace.